Hello everyone, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the 33rd episode in my second Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. In the last episode, I sighted the enemy leader and got her kind of pinned on this peninsula a little bit. She probably has enough firepower to break through that army there and run back into the caves, but at least I know where she is now and I can go in for the kill. Other things going on down underground, dealing with this situation here. I went after the city, but in doing so kind of traded off here. I captured the city while their army ran out of it, and now I'm coming back after them. I tried to block them off with these units. We'll see if it'll be enough to stop all of that. I kind of doubt it. Those are gold rank units. They're not going to go down easy. And my units, the best I've got is inflict stun on all these support units. So if I can get a little lucky with the stuns, I can pull it off, but otherwise I think this army is going to have to chase those guys down. Anyway, I don't have my tablet up like I usually do for comments and stuff, but I did look through them before I got online, and the one thing I did want to point out, DR Airship pointed something out to me fairly obvious. In the last episode, I had lost, or maybe the one before that, I don't remember, I lost Benham the Vicious. He was my Dwarf Warlord hero, the one with Defensive Strike and Tireless. And I was planning on getting Roger killed because I couldn't seem to disband him, so I ran him out here, making him bait for this army. I was hoping they would come after him. The only problem with that plan, which I didn't realize at the time, well, to give you some context first, the reason I needed Roger killed is because I have too many heroes right now, so the Resurrect spell won't work. But the way the Resurrect spell functions is that it revives the last hero you had that died. So if Roger died and then I cast Resurrection, it would just revive him again, which would be completely pointless. I don't know why I was thinking that would work, but that obviously will not work. However, the good news is I can actually disband Roger now. I think the reason I couldn't disband him earlier was because he was on a stack with these other units. For whatever reason, it seems that you can't disband a hero if the hero is in a stack with other units. Don't know for sure why that is, or maybe I just didn't see the X button before, but I'm pretty sure I looked very carefully for that and couldn't find it. So, with that being said, I'm actually going to not do that quite yet. I'm going to look and see how much Resurrect Hero is going to cost. It's only 40, but I can't seem to start casting it yet. It's definitely a global spell. Oh wait, no, it says I already have the maximum number of heroes. Okay, so I'm going to disband Roger. Whoops, not camp him, disband him. There we go. So Roger just disappears into nothingness. Now I'm hoping that with 4 heroes and my leader I can still do this, and I can. So I'm going to start casting that on this turn. Keep those few action or channeling points. Just save 5 by doing this. Should be able to get Benham back on this next turn. Send him right over to get all his items back. And I'm gonna keep an eye and see what she does. Okay, they're doing what I thought she would do. Oh, it's over. They should have attacked and run her back into the caves, but she slowed down. This game is over. I've got her pinned. She's not going to be able to stop this army and this one. This should still be a good battle, but, I mean... Alright, well, I might not have to do any... Oh, look at this. She just surrendered to me. This is going to be a short episode, guys. Well, you know what? We're going to just kill her anyway. This is just a really lame time for her to surrender. I'm not going to have any of that. She's going down, just like everybody else did. There's really no reason for me to drag this out. I don't see anything in here worth talking about necessarily. I might be able to get a free spell here because I got another research breakthrough. So, how do I... Wait, go away. I could grab anything I want from in here. Well, there's only one that I can get on this turn. It would be Fire Halo. And I may as well. I mean, I would like to get Hellfire and cast that just for the fun of it, although that would actually hurt my Phantasm Warriors a lot. I'll just grab Fire Halo in case I feel like using it. I don't know. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just get this party started. Out of curiosity, there's one other thing I want to check. Curious as to what... Okay, so That other army that I was worried about down here either went this way or went down south. Probably down south in movement to try to go help her out, but it's not going to save her. Alright, we'll let the Phantasm Warrior there be the one to kickstart this. I'm going to be using an awful lot of global spells. Oh, you know what? I could have summoned my hero. I could have summoned Venom right here. Oh, I should have summoned Venom. Got him in on the last battle. But that's okay. Okay, they got the Treb down there. Flyer will make short work of that. And those are Storm Sisters going after Phantasm Warriors. This is actually a little bit of a, between Phantasm Warriors and Storm Sisters, kind of a bit of a war of attrition. She is just sitting out there. Oh, well, she's got this thing in the way, but it's not going to matter for very long. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that air elemental first. I think the giant will probably be a good candidate to throw a rock at him. Can the giants throw that rock from regardless of where they're at? Hurl boulder. I think I'm going to have the giant just go straight after Valerie and throw a rock at her. She got lucky. Oh, hopefully she'll waste some time healing. I'm also going to cast... could cast Chaos Rift. I'm going to get Static Electricity instead. And with that, I'm going to bum rush all of these units with these Phantasm Warriors. Oh, the Flyer just can't quite make it over. Well, he'll be there to get that Trebuchet on the next turn. Okay, she is a good candidate to fry that thing with... well, no, it's resistant to poison. These air elementals have resistances that I can't really get past very easily. They do have fire weakness, though. They have fire and frost weakness. But I don't really have frost damage necessarily, but I do have fire in those acid darts. That doesn't really help me much. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Why don't I just go after it? And you can go over here, breathe some poison on her. Inflict severely poison, but I did weaken her. Oh, how great would it be to kill her with my own her own phalanx? Former phalanx, anyway. Yep, she's in trouble now. Uh-oh, she seduced my giant. Oh no! Well, she can't kill my Theocrat. She's too far away, and the air elemental here has no movement points left. Yep, they didn't quite kill anything, although this guy is not having a good day at all. Well, this one's gonna be over pretty soon here. Let's go out here and bug this hero. Well, you know what? I'm gonna actually go over here, get in that Trebuchet's face a little bit. He can go, well, he can't quite make it to the hero, can he? Get all over these guys. Hopefully I'd be able to stun them, is what I'm kind of hoping for. Pretty sure he'll, well, you know what, he's not going to be able to do anything to my Flyer down here because this dragon can reach him. Valerie is going to die on this turn. Let's go down here, get in his, actually flank him from behind. Now that hurts, doesn't it? Alright, she's got all of her action points, which I might need. Try to put an arrow in his back, maybe. Although I think she's too far away. Perhaps smiting would be better in this situation. Let's make sure I can kill Valerie first. Once I kill Valerie, all I have to do is win the battle. I don't think it ends automatically. And this dragon is going to absolutely wreck her because she's weakened. Well, unless she gets lucky. But she's stunned now, so that helps me out significantly. I'm going to let that air unit, or the air elemental, hit me. Send the dragon out to try to kill her. There we go. Oh, you know what? The battle does end. I thought I would still have to finish off all those units. And there it is. Victory. Turn 69. That's actually I moved across the map pretty quick this game, I think. The last game with me and Evan took, actually precisely 100 turns, so this one got over a bit quicker, although that last one had 8 players in it too. You can see I control everything above ground. I can't really switch to underground from this menu, but it's far less impressive. And yeah, dominated everyone's score. I like seeing the little graph. You can sort of see where everybody kind of falls off, and I tend to spike at the same time. Right about here is probably when my invasion of Valerie really kicked off, and then it was just all downhill for her from there. So yeah, good game. And I can just exit here. I think that'll take me back to the main menu. Let's look at some of these other... I was wondering about military score. And maybe domain. You can see basically the same trend there. Domain score. My domain was actually really always above everybody else. Around the same time, who was red? Santa was red, right there. Around the same time that Santa declared war on me was when I really started to expand. That had a lot to do with the fact that I, around this time period, was fighting the orcs and still trying to consolidate control. I fought kind of a two-front war here and expanded in both directions, which is why I think it expanded so quickly going at that point up. Alright, well there's really no reason for me to drag this out any longer. You guys know what happened. It was a good game. Free-for-all game was a lot of fun. I personally don't think this was my best series. I played this one very well, but from an entertainment perspective, I feel like this was maybe a little too easy. Free-for-all game with the computers being able to fight against each other, you just don't really get a sense of getting ganged up on as much. And that's why in my next series, I'm going to be switching back to the format of my very original one, which is just me versus a bunch of computers. The current plan, in case you haven't already seen it in the comments, is for me to take on 3 Emperor computers. For those who saw my first series, I did take on 2 by myself. This next series will be me versus 3, and if I'm successful, I plan on doing me versus 4, me versus 5, and basically just continuing that trend until eventually I lose. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a fun series to watch. It's definitely going to be challenging and perhaps even a little frustrating for me, but this is kind of how you get better. You just got to keep pushing yourself. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Your comments have been awesome, and you did push me past 500 subscribers during this series. I never really thought my channel would get that big, so that's a really nice surprise. I hope to continue on making Age of Wonders videos for a long time to come. I'm really happy, really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. The Age of Wonders community that's really gathered around this game, or around my channel, has been really cool. I don't take that for granted. I really am. I love being a part of this. It's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate all you guys have done to help make this channel grow to the point that it has. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.